Greens are still the biggest unit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Cyan as a fallback line straight across here. Because I just want that guarded. And then the Greens are going to have an actual line, front line, connecting up to the Reds. Okay. This will take a little bit of rejigging, but it's fine. CNT-FII declared war on Spain. Push against the Federals has been removed because prerequisites are no longer fulfilled. That is true. And we can now recruit more units. So I'm going to take the 13 in Ohio.
Ready, sir. Ready, sir.
Now we just need to filter in and get the defensive lines up and running.
Listen up.
And deal with all the holes that are inevitably going to appear. Because, yeah, I could defend this river, but I'm going to try and push as far west as I can. Italy took 2 states. Venice has been annexed. Right, we have some more units. So let's put these guys in the... that unit. You lot can join the Reds. And you can join the Cyans. Although, actually... you join the Reds as well. You join the Reds. And that way we have 2 units of full strength, so they'll start getting the organization buff. So how many troops do I have compared to the others? I have 64. They have 80, maybe, but I have way more factories. The other thing I have kind of neglected is my air force. How are we doing in the air? Yeah, not as great as I would have hoped. Syndicalist revolutionaries in Switzerland. Chaotic reports are coming from the small mountain republic of Switzerland, stating the Syndicalist revolutionaries have entered the capital of Bern. Switzerland has long had a problem with Syndicalist activism in the western French-speaking regions of Haute-Savoie and Romandie, but they have never ever had the revolutionary forces act so openly against the government. Do I have more? That was all of them. Right, so what do I gain by holding this? Tungsten and oil. How's the motorized... Motorized are suddenly blitzing along. Oh, I got the American guns! Excellent. And I have enough planes for a bunch more close air support too. My planes didn't have a mission. This entire time, my planes have been in the air using fuel, but they have no missions. I thought the armies did that automatically, but apparently not. At least none crashed. I'm kind of amazed that we didn't lose any to accidents. Let's make these units of 100. Do I want them 100? Yeah, we'll make them 100 for now. Makes them a little bit more adaptable. And I'm going to assign you, all of you, to the Reds. And then we have a flight of fighters, do we not? somewhere, which is not assigned to anybody. Yeah, you. The 1937 Dutch elections. Social Democratic SDAP party has joined the coalition with the moderate VDB, promising a progressive administration. Right, now you lot need orders as well. Your job is going to be... take up to here. Your job. Gonna be that. And then the Scion is starting to arrive in decent numbers.
Attention.
So please rush, and then we can hold all of that. That'll be awesome. What's my war support like? We could definitely do with more war support. And I'm going to do it against... I mean, frankly, I could do it against both. No, I can't. Still struggling to bring rubber in. Although we are getting more and more destroyers. Oh, and we have loads of convoys because we stole the American ones. So now all of my shipbuilding is going to be destroyers. Oh, we have naval power. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We can make some modern destroyers. So we want you to be top tier engine, top tier torpedoes, sonar, guns, anti-sub. Do I want you to have 2 anti-subs? I don't think I'm going to be up against the best anti-subs right now. And what did we call that ship? It was the Drewski. I'm still going to call this the Drewski. And now we can actually build Drewskis instead of these, so we'll make one more of those. And then just a bunch of Drewskis. Until we can protect the shipping coming in and out. So we're already at 88%. So our escort duties are already being fairly effective. The problem, of course, is we can't see where we're being intercepted. If it's just here or elsewhere, no idea. They really need to fix that. How are you supposed to tell where you're being intercepted? You can't. It just gives you the route efficiency. Now, just like a heat map. Just give me a heat map which shows all of the provinces at sea with a color coding for whether they're safe or not. That's all it would take.
Orders.
I'm being kind of destroyed at the moment. Thing is, I don't really want to give Norfolk up. So maybe I should start
Ready, sir.
an assault.
Taking aim.
One thing I need to do is give you a commander. Crikey. Duh. Reconnaissance would help.
Ready to move. Under fire.
Greece has joined the Belgrade Pact.
Orders.
Foundation of the Belgrade Pact. Serbia, Romania, Greece, the three Balkan members of the Entente, all with revanchist views of their own, have recently gathered to a common table of negotiations and announced the beginnings of the Belgrade Pact. While this pact puts a lot of focus on cultural discussion and preserving Balkan identities, it also has a military alliance between the participants, seemingly directed at the country separating them and holding their ancestral lands. No, I didn't get the US Navy, although it does occur to me now that I'm being a little bit silly because this fleet is not actually growing. I want you to be up to 25, which is going to be the escort template. Because all the new ships I've been building have not been added to this fleet. So the fact that my escort percentage here is increasing is irrelevant. And you keep on getting gaps between your freaking lines. It's infuriating. It's 3 provinces just open.
Listen up.
If you need to move around, that's fine. Get a move on.
Under fire.
Don't attack that.
Attention. Move out. Keep your distance.
Okay, I'm fairly happy with this frontier now.
Under fire.
Except you just lost yet another province.
Come on, move out. Come on, move out.
Moving north, that's going to be another one lost.
Yes, sir.
So in fact, let's just make it defending this. Alright, Reds,
Orders.
how are we looking?
Listen up.
Positive, actually. That's good. And then you guys were forced back, but that's fine.
Move out.
And the AI is... Oh, come on! Lock those decisions! Every other Paradox game has it. Why don't you? 6 days ago. I have no idea what I just chose. If you lose the Civil War, does the game end, or you just play on as whoever wins? Technically it ends. Am I going for heavy tanks? Yes, I will be eventually.
Yes, sir.
What's actually changed in those 6 days? Wait, did I loaded the wrong game, didn't I? Duh! Nope. It's created a new autosave, so whatever I just chose is now permanent. I could have sworn I had this game set so you had 3 autosave slots. Why has that disappeared again? Some of the things in this game just piss me off. Why for more autosaves? Find the settings, TXT, and documents Paradox Interactive. I could have sworn I did this before. Just going to reset that. Unfortunately, I have a feeling it resets those settings every time it reloads the game. Does it change the checksum? 87C8. I don't think so, because it's a setting. It's not adding or taking anything away from the game, it's just changing the autosave numbers. In the same way as changing your volume doesn't change the checksum. Probably resets every time the base game updates, yeah, maybe. Would be cool to see you make a full German run, not just half of a game. Well, the half of the game was because of updates. Not very much I can do about that. And Ken Palmer, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Sorry, I missed that one earlier. But the thing I was talking about there, I kind of glossed over it, is most games, Crusader Kings does this, Europa Universalis does this, Stellaris does this, you cannot choose an option for like a day or two in-game time. So what just happened there, where I was clicking on something else, event pops up, I clicked an option, that selects it. In every single other Paradox game, it grays out, so you cannot just click it on a reflex. It locks that screen. And it's quick. It's usually like a 5-second lock or something like that. Maybe even like a 3-second lock. But it stops you just clicking on something because you were clicking on something where that event popped up. And it infuriates me that this game doesn't have that. Like, every single other Paradox game has it, so why doesn't this one? It's the same freaking engine. Oh, don't tell me the subscriber names has disappeared again as well. What the hell? This is another problem I have, is mods just disappear. And I created it specifically as a mod because it did like to overwrite the division name. And that did change the checksum. Nope, it's gone. Oh, come on. Stop just deleting random stuff. Thankfully, I still have all my Word document files open, so it's fairly easy for me to just implement it again, I think. Though I won't be able to test it. In fact, it's already in the game. Ah, but it's a mod. Right. Names, divisions. I even have my base save saved somewhere else, just in case this happened again, and hey presto, it did. Now I just need to find where on earth this game saves its mods. Yeah, it's just straight up deleted it. Well, that's nice. Thanks for deleting the bloody... Ah! Thankfully, the game has a very easy way of adding this stuff. Which is hilarious, because it then deletes it. Like, automatically. No, there's another step. Crap, how does this bit work again? It's common. I need to look this up. Sorry, everyone. It's not there. It's going to be... Where did I have it saved previously? Do. Live on screen modding. There it is. Common units. Names underscore division. New folder. No, not new folder. And then it should just be able to pop the file into there. There we go. So that should be everything required for the mod. Common, units, names, divisions. Oh, names, divisions. Got to make sure this stuff's spelled right. And then the base file. Okay, so what I'm going to very quickly do here is I'm going to make a copy of this entire mod. And I'm going to save it somewhere else as a zip file. So I don't need to do this again, I can just open the zip. And we will throw this in just my documents. I will sort it out later properly. Done. Alright, so I have a backup. That's the important thing. Now I need to close this again. For it to realise, oh, you've just added a new mod. Looked at the VOD, you sided with the Vanguard, with the AFL in an event. Well, that's nice. Siding with the guys I'm currently at war with. That's definitely not going to have stability issues, is it? And there we go, subscriber names. And that is how you add a mod live on stream. Instructions unclear. Now Poland conquers Germany in every game. Oh, I made the mistake of, for some reason, the Man the Guns came up on Facebook as an advert, and I clicked on the comments. Every single comment is complaining about Germany winning the war now. Not every single one, but a large number of them. No, not new game. Damn it. This has completely thrown me. Single player. Load. That's what I was trying to do. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to redo this one. You didn't happen to see what the outcome of that event was, Isdar? Then the other thing that I'm a little curious about is how many casualties have we actually suffered so far? Against the AOS, I've lost 23,000 to their 2,000, so we are definitely taking heftier casualties than they are. Yeah, much more. 5% totalism, popularity, and -5 political power. Okay. Which probably could have been Syndicalist popularity. I'm trying to think if I want to mod that in. The thing I'm most worried about is if it's changed to flag underlying, saying I'm trying to switch to totalism, which I'm not. Syndicalism prevails in the Ukraine. After the Weltkrieg, Ukraine became a battleground between the pro-German Hetmanate, the Bolsheviks, Menko's Free Territory and many other armed groups. The Hetmanate prevailed, but it turned out to be unpopular amongst the Ukrainians, and after an agricultural crisis and the infamous Black Monday, this hatred reached a breaking point. Nikita Khrushchev has led his Red militias to dissolve the kingdom and declare a Ukrainian Socialist Republic. Are you guys running? Yeah, you're running. Why are you attacking? Oh, because your line's been broken. Curse it! Come on.
Keep your distance!
We're making gains in the area it matters. Though I'm still waiting for my motorized to be completed. And we do have an awful lot of infantry equipment, so we could produce just some more bog standard infantry units. Though we don't have any artillery. But we could make some artillery. We do have some in storage. And we do have some spare. No, we're not doing that. Increase usage of aluminium I can live with. And also increased artillery. For the infantry unit. Although now I have a shortage of tungsten. Do I really want to import this? How are you doing? We're losing 5. Buy one from Britain. Hopefully they can get through. I mean, as I get more and more destroyers going, we'll be able to get more. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to start cancelling access to you and you. And then my escorts, I'm going to expand out to here. Costa Rica has capitulated. The Costa Rican government has gone into exile and the main forces have capitulated to Panama. The Mozambique Bush War. Though there are some that believe the old-fashioned colonial wars as a relic of the pre-Weltkrieg era, recent events in Africa have shown that man's thirst for battle in the Dark Continent is not in any immediate danger of abating. Yes, I considered raising some more militia units. The problem is these aren't actually militia units. The model that we're using right now are these ones, and I can't train more of those. But I do mean to train some more of these. And maybe another 5 of these. You're now short and motorized. You're very short and motorized. Okay. Nope, nope, nope.